A second-rate person? Really? Huh? I like this one. My happiness depends more on other people than it does me. You see how that would make you fucking depressed? Because people won't do what I fucking want. If other people know what you are really like, they will think less of you. Like I give a shit. If I fail at my work, then I am a failure as a person. Take this job and shove it. And then there's a parallel form down here. I just want to. If I am to be a worthwhile person, I must be truly outstanding in at least one major respect. Okay. When I was in LA, the last half of the sentence was, if I am to be a worthwhile person, I should be on television. Literally millions of fuckers thinking if I were only on television, I would be happy. Okay. I've been on television. It's not that big a deal. Right? And what happens? They get a part in a soap opera. Right? And then they go, if only I were on film. If only I were on the big screen. Right? And then they're on the big screen. And they say, if only I had an Academy Award. Right? It's this constant moving. Right? How about this? Fuck it. Let's be happy. Let's go do some fun stuff. If I fail partly, it is as bad as being a complete failure. Dichotomous thinking, right? Second best. It's the same as last. And there you have it. All right. So, I'm not a fan of these. Odds are high in a big psych department class, 20% of you are on one. Okay, fine. Talk to your GP about getting off if you want. Eat them if you want. All right. First generation were NAO inhibitors, these tricyclic drugs. Why are they called tricyclic? They had 3 circles of carbons. They don't ride tricycles, but they have 3 circles of carbons. They inhibit MAO, okay, monoamine oxidase, which that ASE ending tells you it must be an enzyme. It's the enzyme that breaks down monoamines, some of the neurotransmitters. If I inhibit the enzyme that breaks down that neurotransmitter, I end up with more of the neurotransmitter. Okay. The hope being that with more neurotransmitter, I will be happy. These have an odd interaction, though, with the amino acid tyramine. Tyramine. Creating what's called the wine and cheese effect. Okay? Red wine, fermented cheese, yeasty shit. You really can't have it when you're on these drugs. Alright? Oh, I remember seeing a guy down there drink about 4 beers and get a little nauseated and weird, but 4 beers might have made him nauseated and weird. Right? So the second generation drugs, the SSRIs, were what you had mentioned before. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Serotonin goes out into the neurotransmitter and into the synaptic cleft, into that space between the neurons. And this keeps it from being taken back up by the front neuron too quickly. When these came out in the 90s, these were the fucking rage. Right? These were going to redo your personality. These were going to make everybody happy. We were all, and then a subsequent study showed, 5% better than placebo. All right. And then, of course, a giant serotonergic theory of depression developed. Right? Same deal. Third generation, so now we got the new ones. Okay, but basically, let's fuck around with a neurotransmitter and hope. All right. I guarantee you, if you're on one of these or not, doing fun stuff and watching how you think is going to help. God forbid you even, I think You guys can go to the counseling center for 12 sessions for free, right? Then you pay your student activity fee. Right? Going and talking to somebody works wonders. Even some fucking 40 nut who just wants to listen to your dreams. Who knows? Right? But the bottom line is, yes, these are out there. They are not my treatment of choice when it comes to depression. Okay? Anxiety, the same thing. Anxiolytic drugs are fun. Save them for when you're not anxious and you can have them with a fucking margarita. Okay? I have a friend, Michelle Krask in LA, who has a client who's been carrying the same fucking Xanax around for like the last 11 years, just in case. Right? She's got it, just in case. Again, anxiety is another one where we've got these catastrophizing, outrageous thoughts. We challenge them. What a surprise, people are less anxious. Okay? I don't care about the names. Save it for med school. But understanding that tyramine is something you can't have with these, and that wine and cheese effect, basically, you can't eat these foods when you're on these medications.